What is going on with your YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. What is this? A negative NBA 2K15 video from Regular Dave? Yeah, man. As much as I love the product, you know what? And as much as I talk about the positives, man, you got to find a balance. And if there's negatives in the game, you got to speak on that too. That's the only way those things are going to get fixed. So I'm going to tell you 5 things, the top 5 things, because there's more. But these are the top 5 things that I don't like about NBA 2K15. The gameplay that you're watching, this really has nothing to do with the video. I just got some gameplay recorded, let it roll, and you guys are going to watch it. But let's talk about the top 5 things. We're going to start off with number 1. And I know I'm repetitive, but the rebounding. Gameplay issue, the rebounding is still not what it's supposed to be. Ever since NBA 2K11, man, that's when I first noticed that the rebounding is off. I have a problem with the rebounding because they don't really ever take positioning into account. I think they take the ratings into account a lot more than positioning, and it's off, man. Like if your overall rebounding's good, then you know what, balls sometimes seem to just gravitate towards you. A guy will do something that we've never seen an NBA player do, and that's jump 2 inches off the ground, stick out his hands like straight out and act like he's grabbing a board, while another guy jumps straight in the air and grabs the board. It's just, you know what, it's not organic at all. As much as like the collisions and everything else in the game is organic, the rebounding is not. It's still a problem. I was hoping it gets solved this year, but it did not. Rebounding has not been fixed. That is number 1. I would like to see him not tighten it up, but just fix it, because I feel like the rebounding is broken. Now, number 2 goes kind of in with the rebounding, but it's its own separate issue. The computer cheese is out of control, especially on MyCareer. I don't even play on Hall of Fame. I play on Superstar, and the things that the computer does in this game is outrageous. 1, their rebounding is ridiculous. I mean, they get offensive rebound after offensive rebounding. They'll have a guard, you know, jump not over a center. They'll kind of control the center to where he doesn't jump right and have a guard get an offensive rebound. It's just the computer cheese. The computer just takes over the game. It used to be in certain spots and certain times that computer takes over the game. But no, now it's all game long, man. The main problem I have is the field goal percentage of the players. If a guy is shooting 45% on a season, when he plays you, he's going to shoot 65%. The percentages never match up to what their average is, what their average should be compared to the game you're playing. The computer, they don't miss. They can shoot the same shot as the people on your team. Your guy will miss it because he got a little contact. The computer is buckets all day long for the computer, man. It's so cheesy. And the problem is when you play against stars, it just goes up a notch. Like if LeBron hovers around 50%, right, in real life, 50%. When you play him on NBA 2K15, no matter what's going on, he's going to shoot about 85%. I've experienced with D-Wade. I experienced it with Kobe, where they shoot, you know, I think D-Wade went 17 for 21 on me. Like nobody shoots like that. And I can understand a player can have an exceptional night, but every star is going to have an exceptional night on the night you play them. They need to tone that down, man. They need to tone it down in the patch, because that is one of the most frustrating things. Rebounding, computer cheese is like 1A and 1B. But you know what? I put rebounding number 1, computer cheese number 2, patch it 2K. All right. Next thing is kind of, I don't want to say nothing. Well, okay, we'll talk about it. The game's a little animation heavy. Now, it's good in the fact that I think that's why the game looks so realistic, is because the animations are so smooth. They look real. It doesn't look like a video game animation. It looks like a real NBA animation. So that's why the game looks so real at times. But at the same time, it takes control away from you a bit. I wish they could find a little bit better balance. I feel like the balance is better than it had been in the past. But still, sometimes, you know what, the game kind of takes over and some animation plays out that you don't want to do and you're stuck in, but you got to roll with it. I just wish that the animations would sometimes be shorter. Just a little shorter would help out a bit, give you a little bit more control. I consider one of the cardinal sins in a video game is taking the control out of your hands. 2K does seem to do that a little bit. And the animations is like the gift and the curse. They're so smooth and so good and make the game look like real basketball. But at the same time, sometimes they run too long and take a little little bit of control out of the player's hands. So find the balance on that. That's not something that needs to be fixed. That's just something that they got to find a balance on with that, how long the animations play out and when they play out. All right, let's go to number 4, man. We got 3 of them knocked out the box. Let me know if you agree. I expect y'all to get fully ignorant in the comments, and I support that. All right. Number 4, man. This one, you know what? It just has to be talked about. I don't care. I'm not, sugarcoating nothing. These 2K servers are ass. These 2K servers, they suck, man. We were given straight lip service that they were going to be, great, new, and this and that. I don't know what they said, but all I know is they did one thing, and that's not work. You had one job. But the problem I have is that it was like 2 weeks after the game came out. I'm sitting on the couch like, yo, I'm not going out tonight. I got to work early. I'm going to just sit on the couch and play 2K all night. I get on. What do you know? The servers are down 2 weeks after the release of the game. And the problem is 2K, people think that 2K, things last forever and it's always going to be on top. One of the ways that NBA Live can get back on the game, we know it's not as good a product as 2K. If you think it is, then you know what? You probably at the wrong channel. But one of the ways they can get back in the game is if 2K doesn't work. At the current moment, that's the only way they can get back in the game. And 2K has left the door open for EA to kick it in and walk through the door. EA just haven't quite done it yet. But if they made a little better game, man, 2K would have a problem on their hands, because when I tweeted my problems about, the 2K servers, I had a bunch of people tweeting me that I'm downloading NBA Live right now as we speak. So there are people that's fed up. It's like, yo, I'd rather play a game that's not as good than not play a game at all. And that's one of the things that 2K, man, that's one thing. And we know come Black Friday, come Christmas, these servers are going down again. You get set your watch to it. You know what? Come back to this video. If it didn't, leave a comment. Say, Dave, you was dead ass wrong. But we know those servers are going down again, especially if they don't go down Black Friday, Christmas, they going down. There's just no way around it. All right, man. 2K can't afford to have another 2K16 just to have this server issue. All right. My problem number 5. And this goes along with the servers, but you know what? It needs to be talked about separate. The problem with the servers being down all the time is there's really not a whole lot to do when the servers are down, because the whole damn game is online. A single player experience like MyCareer should not be online. I understand why it is, because they're selling VC, and somebody would find a VC glitch. And if it's not online, people be, getting something that 2K wants you to purchase. But at the same time, if I want to play a single player experience, I really shouldn't have to depend on servers to do that. The only thing you could do is play an exhibition game. And who wants to play a meaningless game of 2K? I really don't. So my team, MyCareer, of course, the parks and the rec center and everything else is online. I feel like certain single player experiences like MyCareer should be separate. So when you have these problems, if you don't have the internet, whatever you don't have, you should still be able to play that mode and still get everything that you deserve. Figure it out, man. Because that's all I wanted to do was play MyCareer. Couldn't do it because the servers were down. And I know what's coming up again, and I know what's going to happen again. All right, man. Those are my top 5 things. I'm going to need y'all to get active. 1, tweet me. Let me know. Follow me on Twitter at regulardave2975. 2, get active in the comments. I need the comments. 3, hit that like button for your boy. Help me out. All right. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.